So a very important summit taking place, and the president will be presenting definitely some of Egypt's preparations to host also the COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt in November 2022. I'm really honored to have with us His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Mohamed Hegazy, a former assistant to the foreign minister. Well, Your Excellency, this important meeting taking place in Brussels, the 6th European Union, African Union Summit, which is scheduled for the 17th and the 18th of February, a very significant summit, Ambassador, that comes timely. And His Excellency, the President, sharing is definitely reflecting on Egypt's heavy weight in the region, and also presenting the preparations to host COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh. Ambassador.
Thank you very much, Taghlib. Indeed, it is a very important meetings. I think the 6th round of talks between, or partnership between the African Union and the European Union are of paramount importance. The slogan of this 6th round of partnership is about two continents with a shared vision, 2030. The first of these sessions was held in Cairo in 2000, where they have established the action plan of Cairo, where they have identified the mechanisms of this partnership. This year, a lot of issues that is to be shared between the European Union, the historical and the closest geographical and culture partner to the African Union, about development, about peace and security, and many challenges that they can together surmount and face in a stronger manner. The most important issues that they will cover during their talks that will start tomorrow till mid-Friday, the issue of engaging the African economy and integrated it into the world economy. This is very important. Africa, if it did not catch up with digitalization, with development, with the SDGs, it will be left behind in all aspects. So they need partnership with Europe so that they can move further. The issue of foreign investments and supporting African economy is a call that President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi always referred to as a way to confront terrorism and illegal immigration. Without investing in the continent, people will come to you. And this is very important effort that we look to the 6th round to move us in the transfer of technology, in the renewable energy. And of course, as you rightly said, Egypt will be the champion of COP27, and it has a lot to say in this very important issue where Africa is suffering from the emissions caused by the industrial world. Of course, the challenge of the epidemic is one of the most urgent need for Africa, where we need to localize the technologies for producing vaccines and so on.
Yes.
The second most important part, Taghlib, maybe this is your question that will come, is about the activities of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi today in Brussels. As you know, President always present Egypt as an attractive investment opportunity, and indeed it is. We have worked hard to attain a very strong modern economy that is harmonized with international norms. And for that, the President, at the outset of his activities, of course, there is a political aspect when he met with King Philip Leopold, King of Belgium. And tomorrow he will meet Alexander de la Croo, the Prime Minister of Belgium. And many of the regional and international issues will be exposed, as he also met Charles Michel. And tomorrow, I think he will meet the head of the European Union, Ursula, as well, van der Leyen, and he will talk about the challenges that is facing the Arab region, North Africa in particular, because this is the southern part of Europe, And as we always say, the Egyptian national security is attached to the European national security. And
yes.
if North Africa is stable, the efforts we are executing, then we will help Europe to confront many of the challenges that is caused by the disarray in this very important adjacent regional part of Southern Europe, which is North Africa.
Definitely, Ambassador, yes.
Yes.
Deepening this sense of partnership between the African Union and the European Union, and building on what Egypt has actually achieved during the chairmanship of the African Union. It was a very fruitful year for Egypt, and Egypt's support to Africa also, and His Excellency seeing eye to eye on regional and international issues with African leaders is always taking place and keeping pace.
Yes, Egypt was the spokesman of Africa in the climate change summit in Paris, and
yes.
Today it will also reflect the point of view of Africa. Mm-hmm. As we have won the bid for COP27 on our African platform. And in Brussels, one of the many issues that will be discussed is definitely climate change. However, the roundtables that is designed for tomorrow, as the summit will take a thematic subject that will be covered by the heads of states who will attend the roundtables, as well as experts from different parts in this different fields. The most important subjects that will be covered during those roundtables will be the finance of development, will be definitely enhancing the role of the private sector and the integration and comprehensiveness economy, as well as the vaccine and confronting the COVID-19 epidemic. Agriculture and sustainable development will be also another topic of roundtables. The education and culture, vocational training, immigration, displacement, as well as the issues of peace and security and governance will be also covered. Digitalization, renewable energy, transport, and infrastructure are among the many topics that the roundtables will discuss tomorrow and day after tomorrow to collect it all in a joint Vision 2030, which will be the final statement of the partnership meeting between African Union and the European Union. A very important summit, which will couple also with another kind of meetings on a bilateral level between the President and the rest of the Belgium companies who have met today. The President have met today many of the most renowned members of the Belgium coalition of business leaders. He met the military industries or the defense industries in Belgium. He met also the renewable energy companies, as well as the Antwerp port authorities, one of the world's most renowned ports and most important. He have definitely discussed the issue of green hydrogen. The future of energy is key to President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi discussion in Brussels.
Definitely, Ambassador, and this is what we call, of course, branding Egypt globally through the successful Egyptian foreign policy and the President's heavyweight presence in such a very important summit. Your Excellency, Ambassador Dr. Mohamed Hegazy, former Assistant to the Foreign Minister, thank you so much for your valuable information, as always.
My pleasure.